boring to use now.
It's not really the car, it's the combo itself.
Yeah,
It's just
true.
a shame. It's a shame they nerfed them. They didn't really need nerfing. I know the Calico could get a speed glitch, but it wasn't really usable in races either.
And you could only, it was only really viable on PC. You had to have the high FPS to.
It was only viable for certain stunt tracks, one in particular in
One,
Big Drop.
yeah. It was literally one.
Yeah.
Nothing else. It was just the one.
It doesn't really make sense to ruin the whole class for that.
Yeah. Oh dear. I actually need to double check when I'm starting because I haven't looked at that yet.
2:30, I think it is again.
2:30.
Yeah. I'm unsure with the time differences between if anybody's going to catch up the division ahead unless they have big accidents.
Again, it'll probably just be in the consistency. No, it's 2:50. I'm starting. I'm starting I'm starting at 2:50.
Cool. Right. Which videos?
Metal's starting. Oh, okay. No, I'm reading that the wrong way. No, that makes sense. Cuban starts.
Yeah,
at
Cuban's got a head start.
Metal starts at 1 minute. C2 at 2 minutes. C1 at 2:50. C1 Pro at 3:10, and then C1 Pro 3:30. Be interesting to see how that works out. See what happens.
Well, I do wonder because, like, C1 Pro, they're like half a second just over behind blocks, and then they're like half a second quicker than Bishop's category a bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, these are nasty.
Okay, cool. Right, nice. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries for that. Raz must be late back from work. He was expecting to make it back today.
You know, earlier you were saying that you could apparently hear me when I was talking about like, GT.
Yeah.
Did you hear the bit where I was saying that I was going to remake the Tyrus livery on the McLaren F1 GT?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might live stream that. Obviously, I'll make sure I've got all of my decals prepped beforehand, and then literally I'll just sit there for like 2 or 3 hours trying to recreate it to the best of my
layering
ability.
it in, yeah.
I had a look. I unlocked the brand central, so like the dealership, right? And it wasn't there, so I don't know how much of the game I have to play before I can unlock it. But I don't. To be honest, I don't really care. It means I can play the game longer. If it takes a good few hours for me to unlock it, then so be it.
Is the dealership's just where you buy the cars, isn't it?
Yes, Brand Central. It's called Brand Central in the game, but it's AKA the dealership. I'm expecting it to be mega money as well. There were some new cars as well, which showed up, which was quite nice. So it's not all just like cars that were written from the previous game. and more often than not, any of the race cars that got dragged over from GT Sport to GT7
Oh,
have new
fucking
liveries
hell.
on them.
Scoring this 2v2. Redkill and Cyril are winning by quite a bit. Well, let's not practice the tracks. Redkill lags out though on rally.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh, or he left somebody out. No, yeah, he lagged out. He was free still here.
What the fuck? Oh. You on the parachute, let's get the shit out of me. Jesus.
I think playlist, Viper's playlist just finished as well. Yeah, they actually got through it in less than 2 hours, fucking hell.
What is PR?
Yeah, just over 2 hours. Started like just before 1:45. I'll just give it another 5 minutes and I'll start my stream up. Now I've got a proper phone as well, I'll be able to grab your link from there, Razor, and share that into my chat.
Oh, nice.
It's what I've always done for the guys I know that are streaming and that. Go watch the actual good racer at the same time as listening to the commentary.
Fair enough.
They only need to hear my beautiful voice. They need to watch your guys' lines.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Hey, Vapors. You racing today?
Rook's hoping to make it on,
Yeah, he is.
He's just got in. Where's Ruggerser? Can't have him missing another one.
Oh, it's like a 53.5. My personal best. I haven't really done too many laps because
No. Well,
gave
I
up
think
after
quite
the first
enjoyed
day.
the combination, yeah.
That and Gran Turismo came out yesterday, so I didn't put any time to even think about it.
Well, it's something we've been noticing in the stunt community and stuff. So this week today I've shaken it up a little bit. So there's now going to be £30 a month to be world record time. You can go hot lap. It can best lap to be submitted, has to be uploaded to YouTube and stunts initially, but I might open it up more and more as it takes off.
Right.
To just encourage people staying with GTA and playing GTA racing. With there's so much other stuff going on, it can't just be down to like respect anymore so much. There has to be a bit of extra something on the line here and there. I don't even think it needs to be that much, it just needs something to make it a little bit more sweaty. Right, how do I stream on PlayStation? By broadcast, there we go. YouTube is linked, I need to enter a title, okay.
Oh, wow. PS2 was released 22 years ago today.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I still have mine.
I think I've got
I
3.
would do, but I gave it to my nieces and nephews. Content Masters.
I've still got, I've only got 3 games for it, but I bought my PS2 years ago. I've got San Andreas, Gran Turismo 4, and then 2 copies of Gran Turismo 3, but one of them is a rare version of it. It's a blue disc version.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's like one of the it was one of the first versions of Gran Turismo 3 that came out around that time. Found it in my attic a few weeks ago. So yeah, rather happy with that. But it's just tucked away at the moment. Oh fucking hell! Hello, bitch. Jeez.
I have to write a new description on PlayStation 5. No. Oh, I can do private streams on PlayStation 5. Incredible stuff. Won't be private in this one, though. Yeah, apparently. Privacy at the bottom. Public,
Noted.
unlisted, and private.
I'll use that to test my.
Yeah. You can start it straight up unlisted as well, so you shouldn't give people notifications unless they're actually on your channel. That's interesting. Oh, would you invite Pinky to the party? I forgot he was in this, to be honest.
Oh yeah. Where is he? There he is.
Currently the voice chat. You want to include the voice chat audio? Yeah. Now broadcasting. Setting lovely. That's up and live, I think. Yeah, I was going to ask Razor, are you in a band as well? I saw you sharing your drums and that with Foxtrack.
Used to be. It wasn't really much of a band. We were just like covering songs and shit, and then we started making our own music.
No, I used to be really into like artist development in my local area and all that sort of stuff.
Nice.
Why has my stream not worked?
It has.
No, it's telling me an error has occurred. I can't view my own stream.
Really?
Yeah.
You're currently live right now.
I can see the live chat. That's all I need to see, really. But it'd be nice to watch my own stream. Yeah, an error has occurred. Playback. What's that?
Try reloading the stream.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly start
quit
to blow
out,
pink it.
I mean, quit out.
Yes, start the stream again, yeah.
Yep, you got it.
Right, I'll be back in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies, just going to try reloading.
I meant on your phone.
Oh no, I was looking at. I'm going to go live again. I was on my laptop.
Oh.
Looking at the stream, and it kept coming up with an error code. So I don't know if that's maybe it's my VPN, but still, I've got a minute to check it.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry. He's late back from work, maybe.
Oh, so let me pull my stream up. Oh, that sucks, Vapors. I just saw that comment.
No, still playback error in for me. Hopefully it's working for everybody else. I've turned my VPN off, so it's not that. That's weird.
It says you're live for me.
Yeah. Hello, Rug fella. Hopefully you can see the screen. I'm getting an error myself, but we're just going to keep going. In fact, I might try and pull it up on my phone just to double check. But we're in as a spectator. I'll run through track and stuff in a moment. Yeah, it's working fine. It's just my game stream crashed. No, I just restarted because I'm getting an error code on my laptop, but it's working fine. I don't know what's quite going on with my laptop. Maybe I need to restart it. It's been on for a little while. I'll do that quickly. And let me very quickly, before I do that, I'm just gonna save this image. close that, open this again, get to my channel. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing very well. We've got a sup Razor from Rug. Rug, are you not making it to the event? I thought you just got your PlayStation. You were asking me what car you were in, lad. Get in here. You're invited to the party as well, kid. Come say hello to Razor. Don't be so scared. What am I doing? Editing.
What wheels are these? What wheels are there? Oh, I wish I could tell you. I'm joking. They're street rims. They're street. No, they're they're street rims. I think yours are street rims as well. Yeah, nice.
Looks nice.
Any car that doesn't have tyres can flip. I have street rims on them, unless it's like.
Harley's not an image. What are you on about?
Have you beached your car?
What miracle did you want me to perform? Good to go.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this car.
No.
Not the best.
Upload thumbnail, Sonoma. That's not the right one.
You look one of
Oh, come on, Bish. Let's go.
Oh shit, race is about to start.
Yeah. Not far off now. Right, we've got the chat up. We are good to go. Stream's working on my phone, so that's fine. No need to worry. And get it shared into the Discord. And then we'll restart the laptop quickly. Restato.
Why did they shoot me?
They should get fucking obliterated.
Maybe they don't like the pinkster.
Oh damn. Such a shame.
Maybe they know that you couldn't finish your dinner.
Could.
So we are live. We are doing Masters of Endurance, week 3, season 6. We are on to Sanoma Ish. The stream is still not working on my laptop, so fuck knows what's going on with that. But let me pull up keyboard and I'll read that out. If you are in the chat, you can go have a little look at the images. We don't seem to have Glocks in the lobby. From C1 Pro, we've got Razor and Dinky and Vapors. From C1, we've got Crown Skipper, Jamie, Official, Cool Cars Carter, and DCRK2. From C2, we've got Dirty Kiwi, Fisher, Floppy, Big Boys doesn't appear to be here. DC Rug running late, unimpressed. The money was in the lobby though. Didn't see Bizarre War.
What's wrong with her now?
and then hopefully we've got Metal and Cuban. Times will be a bit jiggled up. Cuban starting first on 30 seconds, Metalhead on 1 minute, 2 minutes for the C2 boys, C1 starting on 2 minutes 50, 3:10 for C1 Pro, and 3 minutes 30 for C Pro Handicap. May be a bit difficult. It is 45 laps, so we should be seeing the likes of Official catching up 20 odd seconds, maybe a bit more. The division below, if they stay fully clean, if they don't have the same level of consistency, may see the gaps shorten it up. It should be coming out, yeah. Getting your invites. I'm already in with Bish, sneaking in early. What? The mic's not working. Fuck's sake. Let me try and figure that out. Can't hear me say that, can you? No, apparently. Alright, let's have a quick look.
Oh yeah, you
wouldn't
have changed your settings, would you?
Include your mic's audio, include the voice. I asked me if I wanted to, you absolute prick, and thank you, Aaron. Video clips most compatible MP4, thank you. Or most efficient, yeah. No, we want
I don't think it's worked, Andy.
Should have done. Do I need to restart the stream again quickly? Right, hold on.
Just make sure you've got all your settings done, yeah?
I have now. I definitely have included my mic, include your mic's audio, include voice chat audio. Mute microphone, mute microphone. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hello?
It worked. Yep.
So that worked. Wait. Hello? Has it worked? I'm so confused I can't hear it to my own because it's not working.
It's picking up, but then like if you're talking now, it just doesn't. It picked up my voice as well.
Hello?
But then it disappeared, so.
There we go, I can hear it a bit. Right, I think I've got it. Hello? Yes, hello, God Champion. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Vapors. Apologies for that. My first stream from PlayStation 5. Have to change all his settings again. It's noncy.
Oh, have you got?
Can't just carry it over. Yeah. Nice. But managed to get it all set up now. Stream Cambia. Thank you very much for that little shout, Aaron. I had no idea. I'd said hello to everybody. No wonder Rug was being a rude bastard and not answering me. Why the fuck aren't you here, kid?
Thanks, Walker.
The car for today is Previon. As Razor is answering in the chat as well. Now everything is up and running properly. Let me quickly grab Razor's stream so you can keep an eye on your boy.
God.
Do that. There's that. Just so I can't name it. So we will be doing 45 laps of Sanoma Ish. We've been P.O. Boz. Yep, that's exactly what I meant. Good English by myself there as always. But yeah, it's we've been seeing times ranging from around 55, I think was the highest time I saw, down to 52.6 from Glocks, I believe it was. Can have a quick look.
Jamie did a 52.4.
Okay, there we go. We can hear one of the C1 boys has got themselves quicker times. Maybe Glock didn't quite put in as many laps as they could have done. Not being here today, maybe it just got a feel that this week's wasn't for them. Has got a big lead in their category, so he's going to take their category season win. With Rescue not having shown up for any. Hello, Captain. Evening official. I'm sorry, never got back to you. Got stuck knee deep in a meaty broth of GT7 licenses.
I got onto some of them earlier. I managed to complete the National B one. I've got to do A. I might start A later on tonight, but yeah, just trying to beat yours and Ryan's times.
What's this?
Ryan's
It's
fucking good.
licenses.
GT7.
Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to beat Raz's. I was trying to beat Raz's times, and yeah, he's good. I'm like 40. I can be like 40 milliseconds behind him or something. I think one of them.
Okay,
I'm like
clocks is loading up.
0.003 of a second off of him, like literally right on his pace.
A bolid.
I don't have to worry about those licenses anymore. I've done it more.
Nice. Cracked on through them. And yeah, Captain, I noticed you weren't mod last time, so I got you modded up.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the 2v2 stream tomorrow, I will do a little announcement about the new world record stuff. Prize pool. Just so everybody knows, and I will get it shared around all of the chats that I'm in. It should be good. We've got OMG, it's Bruiser having joined from the F1 world record crew, following in with Jamie and DCRK.
Oh yeah, where's the pit stop?
A nice one,
No.
Cap.
It's after the hairpin. You'll see it.
Bishop just announcing that it is 3 compulsory pit stops. Previon is the car of choice this week. Good luck, everybody. Have fun from Bish. I think we are still just giving Glocks a little bit of time. He did say 1 min plus, so I think he is just loaded in. Yeah, I think I already am on yours, Cat. But yeah, 4 PM tomorrow UK time. But the first of the 2 semi-final lobbies for the hot ring, and then 8 PM UK, so 4 hours after the start of lobby 1. Little 2-hour break in the middle, and then at around 10:30, 11 PM, we will be seeing Jack and Razza versus Luke and Heredia. So it should be a tasty day of action. We are just loading into the race. Glocks having scraped their way onto the game. A little bit late, but it's all good. Exceptions can be made. It started us with Pinky selecting the vehicle, so we'll have to move off Pinky. Big swig of coffee. But hopefully it should all look a little bit smoother on PlayStation 5. Where's... We're going to start with Cuban, because he's starting on 30 seconds, so we'll be off the line at first. Pincavelli's gone. He thought, fuck it, I'm getting a lap lead at least. Pinky, come back, lad.
No. Where is it? Oh, it's here. This pit. Alright.
Oh, you were having a quick look for the pit stop.
Yeah.
Whee! I love how I can jump out of this thing. Jump out of this track.
Cuban, nice and careful around the first section. There goes Crown's skipper as well, taking a bit of airtime over the tube walls, getting a bit impatient while waiting for his time to go racing. Cuban easing his weight, feathering the throttle, little dab of brakes through the chicane. Heavy brake and late brake just to avoid the wall. I think Metalhead will be off the line as well by now.
I don't think Metalhead's in here.
He says he is.
Weird. Did that come up for me?
Even onto his second lap. First lap 1 minute 30. With that 30 seconds, he's looking at 1 minute point 3 first lap there. Doesn't. Metalhead is showing him in the lobby on my spectating screen. Where do I go to spectate now?
I can
If
see
I go
him.
on to Metalhead. No, where I'm interested now. Just testing, sorry guys. I'm just on the train track. I don't think he actually joined the race lobby. That is a shame, Metalhead. You were in the pre-lobby, didn't make it into the race.
What time does C1 Pro go? Is it 3:10?
B1 Pro is 3 minute 10.
Yeah.
Yep. Meant to have a spectate.
Okay, so he's coming as a spectator today. Okay. We'll hide the hood. We're going to stick with Cuban for another lap or two, and then we will shift back. Because I believe the pack behind, in fact, the pack behind aren't already moving. That is C1 Pro on the, or C1 on the way.
Not good.
So we'll take a little look at Bish. He's having a little battle with Kiwi already for position. Complete the first laps. We're looking at best lap out of the 4 of a 57.948 first lap so far, minus 2 minutes. See how they lower that down. Bish appears to have the lead of the group. Yep, just riding the lead over D Money. With Kiwi maybe having had a little bit of an incident. He has got the fastest lap, but he's fallen a little bit further back. D Money right up behind Fisher, so we'll move back so we can see the two of them. There's Dirty Kiwi just coming round at the chicane. 55.5 from D Money, but just coming off one of them inside props. Now he's got the gap to close back in on Bish. G, it's a bruiser with 56.305. It's 250, so yeah, looking at around the 47s, 46.9. It's the best lap so far, 40, there we go, 53.513 from DCRK. Best lap so far from C1 Pro. Oh no, he's in C1, apologies, my bad. the money, just carrying a bit too much pace through that early chicane, and that will be giving Bishra just that little bit more breathing space, maybe allowing Kiwi and Bruiser to close up. In for
Having
an
no
early pit
practice on
stop
this
from
track for
Kiwi.
3 days straight is really fucking proving this to be a little bit tough. Can't
Yeah.
keep up.
Jamie just getting the best lap, 53.336. Ox 53.863 is going to be struggling to catch up with the C1 boys. C1 pros as well will be struggling times very similar. Kiwi not having much improved his time since the first lap, but I imagine we will see some improvements. I did see a much better time from Kiwi. Just struggling early on maybe as well, himself having been playing a bit of GT Sport. I imagine it is where we're going to have lost a few of the racers from tonight, and there is Kiwi. Maybe this is why he's not improved his lap time. He's taken his 3 pit stops back to back. But now he's going to have Crown Skipper coming up quite quickly behind. He knows what he's got to do now to try and hold the lead over the boys behind. Let's have a little look on the mini-map as we started doing last week, just to pick out a place. So it is Cool's car, Carter official. There's Cool's car, he's just on the back of that pack, so that would be perfect if we can see them all. We can't spectate there. So going to Jamie, I think he's just in the middle of this pack. We'll just have a look out on the pause menu. And then we've got Crown Skipper, DCRK and Jamie. We've got official Cool's car, Carter and Pinky just up behind. We'll be popping back a little bit further shortly, have a look at Vapors, Razor and Glocks. Oh, we've got a few races nice and tight. Jamie gets good boost out of the corner. DCRK takes his pit stop. Oh, no he doesn't, he's lagged in and out of the pit lane. Starting to push hard, battling alongside Crown. Got official coming up behind on Jamie now. Best lap with Jamie, 53.336. As you can see, the times are really tight. Even the C2 boys with 54s, 55, so it is going to take a lot of work for the guys to be catching. Certainly the guys in the C1 Pro Handicap Glocks really maybe going to struggle. Very similar times. Razor just getting the pit stops out the way early is what I'm going to guess. And then seeing what time can be made up. Vapors not too far off the back of this pack. Official gone by Jamie, and with a 53.272, getting into the rhythm of the track nicely now after struggling in the earlier lap or two just to pick up pace, feeling like he wasn't able to keep up. Now sandwiched between Jamie just getting left behind a touch, letting his consistency disappear just a little bit. Might help a second fastest lap on track as things stand. Glocks with a really nice 53.420. Rock on, dude. I'm having a little smoke. Oh, just gonna step forward on to DCR and properly have a look at this battle. See if official closes up. There's 2, 3 guys. Dark just pulling ahead. Crown skipper, we've got official just behind Crown as well. Jamie in the mix. They're looking to close up on Glocks and maybe add an extra lap on. Glocks having come out of the pit stops maybe again, just getting them out of the way early. That has allowed Razor back through. Taking that decision to maybe try and get themselves some clean air. Dark, just running a little bit too wide. Oh, it is lag, it's lag, that is, you can tell with the way the car started reacting. On the brakes, through the hairpin, using the wall to straighten up. Vapors using the pit. Corners lightly where they can, just trying to carry the speed through. Crown skipper just getting the entry a little bit better, but the exit from DCRK carrying the pace, but then into the chicane, having to feather that prop, the lag around it showing heavily again. Brake boost was that, or a short shift boost from DCRK, bringing himself back up alongside Crown skipper. Calls Carter catching a bit of a tube or something there, going spinning on the opposite straight.
Fucking hell. Sissy's out the window.
Back a little bit with a little mistake. Looks like everybody's struggling with this car. They're running wide in certain places and stuff. I don't think it's just a thing because there's a bit of damage showing on the car. Let's have a little pop back. We're going to pop back to Pinkster. See how Vapors and that are doing further back as we flick back, and then we'll pop back up to Cuban. See how the boys are catching. .52.885 with Pinky as the best lap. So we'll be closing on the guys ahead. It's not going to be massive close. We've seen Bishop and that getting 54s. The guys ahead of Pinky 53s and behind, so Vapors, Razor and Glocks going to be struggling, but maybe gaining on some of the others. Pinky just off the inside, prop on the chicane there. Just trying to go in a little bit early. Aggressively trying to extend the approach into the corner so we can carry as much speed through the exit. Aggressive on the curbs. Let's have a little look, see where anything's nice and tight. We've got Dark and Crown skipper still pretty close together. We've got Bishop, Floppy and Calls, Carter close on the mount, can't go to Cool. So it would have to be Bishop out of them two, but I do want to continue just having a little look back. It is still Pinky with the best lap. Quick look Glocks. All on their own. I think that's Razor and Vapors a little bit further up the road. Closing in. There's OMG, it's Bronzer. Carrying that pace, we're getting the feathering point where you can see how much space they gain through the exit of the corner. Really clean lines from Glocks there. Extending out a bit of time over the lower tier. Unlapping themselves on Crown Skipper, with the time differences between Glocks is going to be needing to get 51s, I believe, to be closing the gap up enough. Maybe even a little bit more, because that'd only be 45 seconds if that was consistently 1 second a lap quicker. Glocks might be in for a little bit of a lonely race if people do say consistent ahead. Pinky still with the best lap, 52.8. You can see Bruiser has been able to hold distance behind since the overtake. There is DCRK a lap later than Crown Skipper, and you can see the time gain. That could be Crown Skipper just behind, in fact. And hello, Esco. A little bit later on the brakes from Glocks, and you can see the extra speed they do carry in certain sections, but dark returns the favour. DCRK, I keep saying dark, it isn't dark. Glocks aggressively by. Glocks with a little tap of the horn as well, just appreciating the battle. I believe that's where we saw Cool's Carter having a little flippy-teed flip. While we are in the action, we will stick with it. Glocks has 2 C1 drivers surrounding them. Let's see if the C1 Pro can get their focus and control in enough to either pull themselves a little bit clear or really get sucked into a battle with this car, not really being able to gain the same boost as the other cars in the game. Junior class has been slightly nerfed. Now, unfortunately, it can't mid-drive boost or double clutch, however you say it. And short shifting as well causes the gears to get stuck somewhat and not change. You can see Glocks ever so slightly struggling to keep pace with the C1 boys. Does come off the prop on the side there. We can see straightening the car up and is looking to get himself straightened back out. Big spoiler on the back of Vapor's car. Hello, Zorro fella. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well, thank you, my man. Just tiny little slide early in the corner, corrected it really nicely. Heavy feather of the throttle through the corner and aggressive over the curbs. Hello, Ramir, my man. See a slight little bit of lag on Bishop and D-Money, I believe, 2 Aussie boys. Vapor's nice boost down the back straight. 52.758 from official is the best lap, so we'll be closing up by about 0.3 on Crown Skipper, and then around a second a lap on the guys ahead, a little bit more. Fish, little tap of the horn as he tries to get himself away from the wall. Vapors returns it nicely. No, I do not want to quit. Fat fingers. Stick just here for now, and we'll pop up to the real Cuban and try and work out the distances. I don't see him just up ahead. Vapors looks like he's going to make it by Bish at the hairpin. Nice and tightly round. Bish on the power a little bit earlier, grabs the curb, and Vapors takes the pit stop. Hide the hood, thank you. Is it the money back by? Right, we'll go to the real cube and then we'll start flicking by and spend a little bit of time on some of the different races as we go back through. Real Cuban appears to have a little bit of time. Is this Bish coming up behind? No. Who's that? Quickly pull up the map and have a little look. That's Jamie. Where is Bish? That's Pinky. Bish is here. Bish about 20 seconds behind Cuban to my eye on the map. But yeah, I have been enjoying commentating. It's nice to get a chance to know some of the races. I'll hopefully be commentating on more stuff down the line. And the Major Wanker, how you going, fella? That extra speed carried through them past couple of sections right from Jamie. Really shorten the gap up, and you can see him already heavily extending away. Cuban going nice and aggressive, trying to gain as much boost as he can. Just braking a little bit too softly and a little bit late. Considered maybe they're going for one of his for this, it's just a 45-minute, like 40 to 50-minute race. Zorro, we've been doing it once a week. I can put you in touch with Bish if you would like to get involved in it. There's one more next week, and then they'll be moving on to Series 7 at some point. I'm not sure how long there is between each one. And I can't remember what the car for next week is. There is the Papinke coming on by.
Sultan RS Classic.
Yeah,
Sultan RS Classic, there we go, is the last car for this season. So if you do want to get involved, pick that car up, Desire, and I'll stick you in the message thread. And if you're up at around this time next week and available, jump in, non-contact. And then you can see how you feel about getting involved next season. But Pepe is a very aggressive and angry footballer, that is for sure. Some of them stamps and stuff he's got away with on people. Disgusting stuff. So basically you race against people in your class. Once you're added into the message, Zorro, if you want to, then you'd know. But so Cuban is in the C3 and Cool's car Carter is a C1 driver. And you can see the slight class difference, but real Cuban isn't necessarily in a race with him. He's just trying to race as cleanly as he can to hold on to the lead he was given at the beginning. He started on 30 seconds, and then like official in the C1 boys started on 2 minutes 30, 2 minutes 50 for C1 Pro, etc. So the different classes start on different times, and then they're trying to hold their lead. So the person, Real Cuban, is trying to hold behind him heavily at the moment is Bishop Floppy, who I believe is now next in the queue. I believe Pinky went with the pit stop and then overtook Cuban during that lap.
Oh, I've still got another 20 laps to do. What the fuck?
Yeah, no
it's
worries,
fucking,
Zorro.
It's fucking pain, eh? Fuck.
Hello, Persona and critics. Right, we are going to move back to Bish. We are going to go with Bish just because we want to see that bit of distance between thingy. And then we're going to go back to Dirty and start having... Who's this just behind? So that is D Money. It is. So we go to D Money so we can see both of the boys at once. But if you are into street racing and stuff as well, it was one of the conditions to have video uploads, Gucci, and payment won't happen until the 28th. So the payments for the world records will go out on the 29th and 30th of March for this month. Any world records set and uploaded, or well, uploaded, because I can't really track whether people have already beat their record or whatever, beat the record and not quite got it uploaded yet. As long as it's uploaded for this one between the 28th of February and 28th of March, and then you PM it to me as well so I can link it in the description and keep track of it a little bit. They're the only 2-3 stipulations sort of thing. Like, it's open for best lap and 3 lap for Rockstar, best lap for custom. Custom tracks have to be at least 2 months old when you submit the time and already have an established world record on them. So it can't be a new track that's just been waited on and not had a time sweated out on already. Like, it has to be a bit of a challenge. And 3, no matter how many times are submitted, there will be £30 maximum of £10 each. Hello, Mr. Modding, and hello, Detention. I hope you're both doing very well. Dirty Kiwi having closed the gap heavily up on D Money, and Bish, he is the second fastest man, or the fastest man in this group, and I think Crown Skipper is here. Let me check my phone again, and we'll move this off a second. No, Skipper is in the division above, so Crown Skipper is going to be struggling to close up heavily on Kiwi. 53.7.
How the fuck am I losing this fucking rear end, man?
I'm busy, man.
Bishop Floppy
How-
has
how?
made it by Cuban, as does Kiwi.
Pinky, catch up to me. I'm bored. I want a battle.
Oh, you're right.
You're literally 3.5 seconds behind me. Come on, you can catch me.
Have you done all of your pit stops?
Yeah, I'm just losing the rear end now. Don't know if I've damaged the car or anything.
There's the leaderboard. It is Bishop Floppy winning at the moment. He's gone by Real Cuban, but we've seen Dirty Kiwi and D Money pass by Cuban as well. There's still how many laps left, official Razor or Pinky?
I got 15, sorry. I got 15.
15 laps
So
remaining
20
for the
minutes left of racing.
C1. Yeah. As you can see, the times are quite tight. Official has got the fastest lap on track, so he's going to have the biggest time gains to the guys ahead. But he is only gaining 0.3 to Jamie and Crown Skipper a little bit more to the guys ahead. So it is going to be difficult to close up the gaps in time before the end of the race. And here, Official encouraging Pinky to close the gap up. Kiwi does make it by the gap in time. We can see Bish up ahead. Do want to stick with this because Kiwi is going to be closing in. Oh, he's not anymore. Bish has improved his lap, so he's now pushing harder than. Kiwi, as things stand, Bishop takes his pit stop, and that does allow Kiwi by.
Oh my god, I can't make it back on the fucking track. Oh, there we go. Oh, I want this to be over, man. Fucking hell.
We'll get back to GT7, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
literally.
You're gonna pop
I
back.
haven't done any practice on this for 3 days, I think.
You're on
I
Razor.
just hadn't really cared for it as much as the previous two.
Nada.
Vapors just behind. See the slammed suspension on the Previon. Seems to get some sort of brake boost effect there, going over the crest of the hill, getting all sorts of tyre marks coming out the back of the car.
Hey, Star Strider, what's my quickest lap at the moment?
Your quickest lap at the moment is 53.562.
Oh my god, I'm so consistent. That's the fastest I've gone.
Got 352s with Gloxes. We've got 52.698 from Pinky, with a 52.758 from Fish, and 52.876
When the fuck did I get
from
52?
Glox. In that bit while you're encouraging Pinky, but before the back end slid out again.
Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, I did that. I hit the fucking first hay bale. Those hay bales are just so unforgiving.
Imagine this race was the STX or Pisswasser, it'd be pits every lap. Top two for the Kiwis. Yeah, they're leading the way. Isn't Bish an Aussie though, I thought?
Bish is an Aussie.
Kiwi's a Kiwi, yeah, and Bish is a...
Bish is an Aussie, Kiwi's a Kiwi, and D Money said he was an Aussie, he's American.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Thank you very much. I'm on PS5 Critics. I've not just got it ordered, I got really, really lucky. And somebody returned one to a local Argos a friend worked at, so I got a message off him saying, come pick it up before we sell it. I was like, yes, thank you. But no, some lovely person clearly just completed Horizon Zero Dawn or something and returned it a day or two later. Yeah, it does help to have little connections like that, friends that work in the retail industry.
Kiwi flipped it.
It says nice and consistent. There is Bishop Floppy now taking the lead.
That was the fattest flip I saw from Kiwi.
Yeah, I did get a PS5, Zazoro. I'm streaming on it today. As you can see, it is a little bit cleaner looking.
The gap between us,
And
Razor, for that previous lap has just stayed 9.5 seconds the whole way.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Literally going the same pace.
Yeah.
Let's pop on to Crown Skipper. He's by D Money for position, so he will be closing the gap up on Bishop. He's the furthest up the order out of the C1 boys.
this car a bit more.
But no, I'm chuffed to bits.
10 laps.
It's 45 laps and we've got 10 laps remaining there. I just heard from
No, yeah.
Razor. 52.450 from Pinky, improving the best lap, increasing his speed with the consistency a little bit. That'll be why we saw the little mistakes, because they are still fully finding their rhythm. As we've heard from Razor and Official, they have been sweating out GT7 a little bit since they got their hands on it finally today. So that little bit of track knowledge and practice they had been putting in, but they've given themselves a little bit of a break.
I wouldn't call 10 hours sweating it out, I'd call it drowning in sweat.
Yeah, the Aussie boy, Razor, having already put in 10 hours of grind, got all his licenses, going to be able to enjoy the online. Crooks hooking people up with PS5s for the small price of €1,000.
Andy, have you got
Yeah,
the
he's,
time, like the real life time?
No, unfortunately. Oh, I can actually. Fucking hell, I can. We've got 36 minutes 28 seconds on the clock on Razor's stream, so 10 seconds delay.
Oh, I know. I meant real life.
Oh, real life.
Yeah.
10 to 11.
Okay.
Thought you meant race time.
No, that's what
I'm starting to take this a little bit too seriously from the look of it.
Again, just a little update. 3 laps in now, and me and Rose have managed to maintain our gap.
Are we still 9.5?
It's 9.5, 9.6.
Nice.
Same pace.
Consistency increasing nicely.
Our driving lines must be in harmony or something.
Skip it nice and clean. D-Money with that pit stop did get back ahead of him, but there is
6 laps. Come on.
D-Money. I can't quite read that name. That is Glocks, just up ahead. But yeah, Esco saying he is a bit jealous. He does want a GT7 so bad. Looks like they've brought back some of the old cars from GT3, etc.
I'm looking forward to freaking getting that initial D86, because apparently that's in the game as well.
From the stuff I was reading, I didn't go too much into the actual reviews, but like the tech reviews and the nostalgia sort of side of the reviews, and like people really seem to be digging this year's one, this version of it. Dark just carries that extra little bit of speed into the hairpin and then carries it through. Or even a PS4. Yeah, they are really struggling. Is you just have to get really lucky. Like I was just lucky enough that they finally sort of had a return at the store my friend worked at. So I got a bit of a shout out before it got put back on the shelves, etc. Because it was just a store-bought one.
Oh wait, that's Cuban. Oh, come on. 5 laps.
But they have started putting a few on the stores in bundles. Mine came with 2 controls and a charging dock. I had to pay the extra money for the controls, etc. But it's all of value and all above board. It's like $5.75 with 2 controls and the charging dock.
Yeah, there we go.
Did I leave the Discord server? I did, unfortunately. Look up the Discord server stock checker as well. Now look up that stock checker. You will be able to get. You just have to be quick, Zazaro. Yeah, he'd have added you. He was in the one I was in. Just make sure to click the UK flag ESCO. And just keep your eye on the PlayStation drop section. Because that's the only bit you're interested in. PlayStation 5. Stock in the UK. Crown skipper really closing the gap up. Adler finally backing out as a spectator, leaving me to commentate on my own. Massive thank you to everybody for tuning in. Must just have a quick little check-in. I know it's a little bit naughty because I am commentating this, but a 2v2 did happen earlier and I am just in checking the scores. Oh, I'm guessing it was over by the final race because they had explode last place on. There's only 3 people in the lobby. What happened? Mayuto dropped out at some point. Okay, it must have all been decided with 2 races left to go. The last race. Okay. Yeah, you do need to have the notifications on. Like the ones that, to be honest, the ones at Game and Smiths, if you do have enough to go for a bundle, they are lasting for like a day or 2. But the bundles you're looking at are like 600, well, 580 to 620. But they do come with a game, a control, or a control and a headset. You get the money value. And Zazoro, you're better doing it online unless you know the store is going to get stock in. Certain local stores are doing pre-orders again, so check around your local shops to see if they'll accept a pre-order from you as well, because Game were going to do a pre-order for me and they're expecting that to drop on the 18th of March. My pre-order date.
Oh my god! Fucking hate this game.
Thank you. With the Crash Crown,
I was
skipper across the
catching,
line.
who is this? DN Yuri? Who's this?
Crown skipper does get the win. DCRK gets by Bishop as well. It's tight between the front 3, only 6 or 3 seconds
I was going to
between
get
them.
4th, but the fucking frame drop happened. The chicane, I crashed to the hay ball.
Oh man.
So it was tightened. It tightened up a little bit better than I thought, where you had a bit of consistency. If you'd have managed not to have a couple of crashes, you two would have been right up in the mix as well.
Mm.
Fish has worked. He's working out the times nicely.
Yay! GT7 now.
Is next week I will attempt to stream through OBS so I can bring up all the points so we can fully have a look at who's in the lead of their divisions and see all of that stuff. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I may just make that my
good idea.
thingy for next week. If I can't do that, then I'll make it the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So everybody can have a look at it before the
That's
start. Cool. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I'm going to be bringing this stream to a relatively swift end because I've got a long day of commentary again tomorrow. Not too much, Jessica. I'm going to chill a little bit. I don't know if I'll be up for racing, but I'll certainly be up for sitting in a party and
Yeah, I'm
reading
gonna hop into
stream if you're going to do that.
OG racing community chat.
Right, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. Congratulations to Crown Skipper on this occasion, taking the race win. And Bish will be working out all the points for the other divisions. Like I say, I'll get that put up next week. Thank you very much, and goodbye for now. No worries, Vapors Laird. Bye-bye. Right, there we go.
Yeah, I would have got 4. I just crashed.
It's just that's unfortunate.
It's tough. That card.
I crashed twice.
It was horrible. I'm just glad it was over, to be honest.
My car got faster towards the end because it was.
I am gonna
getting a bit extra boost.
I'm gonna hop into the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out what Escor's plan is. See if he's got a playlist on the go or something. But no, thank you all very much for joining me, and Razor lad, sure we'll chat again soon, and we'll be getting all the tracks announced for the upcoming crew battle against RCRH soon, so we'll be able to start arranging the crew battle stuff as well.
Alright.
Nice one, lad. Nice having you in the party, and I'll catch you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Catch you later.
Right. Catch you guys later.
Bye.
Fuck this shit game. Fuck that car. Fuck that truck. Damn it. Fuck! Yeah, GG's Vapor. Yeah. Fuck, that was so shit. Fucking hell, I crashed again. I don't know. Oh. Where are they? Why have I... Damn it. Yeah, I didn't end up respawning, but fucking crashed and crashed into the hay bale and then crashed in that fucking wall and everything just went downhill. Fuck's sake, man, why? I was having an okay race too, like I wasn't quick, but at least I wasn't crashing. Damn it. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky. I only crashed mine like once that Wagner race, but I was so slow it didn't mean anything. If I was quick, I would have ended up being pretty close to the lead for the class or whatever. I just was not quick that race. I just don't like high downforce cars. They're not fun, I don't think. I don't know why, but yeah. Next week's the Sultan RS Classic, so that's not going to be fun. That car is just as bad as the Previon, I think, except it just doesn't have that weird grip sensation. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm really good in cars like the Schlagen and that. If it's a car like the Schlagen, I'm really good in, but yeah. Yeah, no, the Sultan RS is just as bad, to be honest. Except the only thing, it just doesn't have that grip. Like, it's hard to explain. When you drive the Previon, it's like it's always on the ground. Like, you can just feel it being sucked to the ground when you drive it. Sultan RS doesn't have that, but it's sort of a similar car in terms of, like, high downforce, high grip, traction and all that. It's got a lot of traction, the Previon. That's what it is. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, the only thing that'll somewhat save the Sultan RS Classic races, that is if it's an okay track. But, I mean, the way the tracks have been this series, I don't see that happening. Unless it's, yeah, could be wrong, but I don't see another good track to be used for the Sultan RS Classic.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. It's coming at you.
If I didn't crash then, I would have been happier with the race. Because I feel like I would have been at least just quick enough to hold you off if I didn't crash, but yeah, I'm not happy that I crashed the way I did. But yeah, you can't do anything about it. See, it'd be nice if Bish chose something like this, I reckon. The Z-Type. It's a very interesting car. But then again, doesn't matter what car you choose, you need a good track, you need a solid track for it. Like, I could have really been happy with the Previon. If it was like I'd say like a race in the hills. I think hills would go well with that car. Yeah, it's a bit of a handful. Yeah, it just doesn't have a lot of grip. It's speed heavy, straight line speed heavy, and it doesn't have a lot of grip. But yeah, it's because it's an older car. It's like what an old sports classic car was. An old sports classic car should be. Maybe not top speed, but no grip basically. But the only thing that I can hope for is that next series is better. Next MOE. Yeah, hopefully. See you next week then. Vapors. Alright. With that, I'm gonna end the stream there then. I didn't even do that bad. I mean, slow is like a tenth. Is like a tenth slower. Because there's nothing you can do on the track like that. I don't get how you're supposed to get a full second on a track like that. So. But, I guess the result, if I didn't crash, I would have probably been a lot more happier with it, but there's nothing I can do. Anyways, that should be it for the stream. And yeah, I'm gonna hop on GT7. So I absolutely adore that game at the moment. Alright. So yeah.